Hi my beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today I am here with a Selena Gomez inspired look, specifically the look that she wore when she performed at the Victoria's Secret fashion show. How good did she look, you guys? I loved the glittery lids and bronze complexion, so I decided to film my take on it. If you'd like to see how I created the look, then just keep on watching. So I didn't include my foundation routine because I do want to film a separate video on it for you guys. Plus, I didn't want the video to be too long, so we're going to go ahead and jump straight into the brows. Here I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color dark brown, and I'm first just drawing a line underneath my brow, and then we're going to go ahead and start defining the tail of my brows. So Selena kept her brows really soft and subtle, which is usually the way that I personally wear my brows. So for those who have been asking for a brow routine, you're looking at it, not too exciting. So here I'm just filling up the sparse areas of my eyebrows. I'm keeping a very light hand because I still want it to look as natural as possible. And then with the spoolie end of the Brow Wiz, I'm just going to brush my hair so that the product gets evenly distributed. And this step just really helps in softening up the look. So now onto the eyes. I'm using the new Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. It's such a pretty palette, and I'm using the color Mocha as a transition shade. Did you guys hear that? And I'm using a Morphe MB23 brush to do that, and you just want to go back and forth with this color and making sure that everything is really nice and blended. So now I'm picking up a darker brown shadow. It's called Bordeaux, and with a flat shadow brush from Tarte, I'm just packing this onto my lids and then going in with a blending brush, making sure that that's really nice and blended and that there aren't any harsh lines, especially on the crease area. So now onto the star of the show. It's the Revlon Photoready Eye Art in the color Burnished Bling is what I meant to say. I found this in Guardian, which is our local pharmacy / drugstore, and I thought it was perfect for the look because of the bronzed glitter. And I think this is super great for those of you who are afraid to work with loose glitter because it's kind of an 2-in-1 adhesive / glitter. Super easy to work with. As you can see, I'm just basically putting it directly onto my lids, and I'm also bringing it into the inner corner of my eye just to make my eyes pop even more. So while that's drying, we're going to move on to my lips. So Selena wore a gorgeous brownie nude lip, but I decided to change mine up just a little bit and add some peach tones. Here I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the color Pure Hollywood, and I really like how this one turned out. I think the peachy undertones in this lipstick complement the rose gold glitter on my eyes really nicely. So now onto the liner. I'm using the Tarteist Clay Paint Liner by Tarte. That was a mouthful. And you just want to create a really small wing. You don't want to go crazy with this because we want the focus to be the glittery lids. This liner is by far the best I've ever used. It is so creamy, so easy to glide on. If you haven't tried this, you must, you guys. It honestly makes a winged eye so easy to achieve. So now onto some lashes. I'm using the Huda Beauty lashes in the style Giselle. Again, you want to keep the lashes fairly natural looking because you don't want to outshine the glitter. So I'm using the Huda Beauty lash glue here. This is by far my favorite glue ever because it gets tacky instantly. There's no waiting time needed, and it just makes it so much easier to apply, for me anyway. So what I do when I apply my lashes is apply it onto the middle portion of my eye, and then I go ahead and connect the sides. And here I'm just using my fingers to squeeze together my natural lashes to the falsies. So now I'm lining my waterline with a brown eye pencil from Charlotte Tilbury. I forget the name, but I'll pop all the products I've used in this video in the description box down below. So going back to the Too Faced palette, I'm grabbing a dark brown shimmery color. It's called Molted, and I'm just basically smoking out my lower lash line and then applying some mascara to my lower lashes. So this right here is personal preference, but what I usually do when I apply mascara on my lower lashes is just remove the excess with my fingers just so it doesn't look too spidery. So now we're going to warm up the face using the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette. This was my first time using it, and I picked up the color Dark Cocoa, and I'm basically applying it to the hollows of my cheeks, bringing it up to my temple and forehead. I won't be contouring for this look, hence why I didn't use a gray-based brown. I'm merely just adding warmth back to my face. I'm also bringing the color down to my jawline just to balance it all out. And yes, you guys, I just can't with this palette. It smelled like heaven on earth. Hashtag chocoholic, no shame. So with the medium cocoa shade in the palette, I'm just lightly contouring my nose. I don't usually do this, to be honest, but Selena does have a much slimmer nose than I do. So now on to highlighting. I'm using the So Hollywood Illuminator by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm applying it using the A23 brush from Anastasia as well. But I do apologize, because the lighting was so bright, the camera didn't pick up the highlight as much as it should have. But I'll just show you where I typically apply my highlight. So the high points of my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, my chin, and above my eyebrows. I'm also going to pop some highlight onto my cupid's bow, and also with my pinky finger I'm going to apply some onto my brow bone. So now I'm going back in with the same glitter, and I'm going to apply it to my lower tear duct area just to tie the whole eye look together. So I had another quick look at Selena's picture, and she did have glossy lips, so here I'm applying Anastasia's Kristen lip gloss to finish the look. So that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Please let me know what you think down below. I'd love to read it. And if you did like the video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, I just wanted to quickly wish you guys a happy new year. May 2016 be filled with more love, happiness, and success. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, my beauties.